All right, hello everyone. Welcome to day 3 of the DV8 podcast during CIY. If you're wondering where day 2 is, we got bombarded last night and got kicked out, so no day 2, sadly. But we'll do a makeup episode for it. But I have,
Yeah, we really did.
Yeah, they got kicked out, but from a guy. Yeah, but so who I have here today is
Jonah.
You're supposed to say your.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm not Jonah. I'm sorry. Right here, I am Peter Parker today. Just Peter Parker. Yeah. I've got my Daily Bugle badge. So yeah.
And I'm Spider-Man.
Sylvia.
Who are you?
Jenna.
Who are you?
I'm toothless.
Superman. I mean Clark Kent.
All right, and then who are you?
And I'm Isabella,
And who are?
tuning in
What?
to
And then who are you?
Like you're done now. What was the question?
Who are you?
I am. It's okay if you don't have a costume. Black Spider-Man. Can I say that? Am I allowed to
Yeah,
say
you're
that?
able to say that.
Thank you.
I mean, which way did you mean it though?
No, I just.
You said that was like offensive.
No.
Yeah, you made it sound like you were saying it like
I
that.
think it's offended.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
So welcome everyone. We have a bunch of new guests, new faces, and a bunch of stinky faces.
I think I don't want to hear it.
But we are currently not in studio, so there's a bunch of noise downstairs. If you guys can probably hear it, but yeah. So Isabella, since you have the mic right now,
Yes, I do.
so let me just gonna turn that a little bit. There you go. Since you have the mic right now, I'm gonna ask you what I normally do. What is the highlight of your day so far, and what are your expectations throughout the rest of the day?
The highlight of my day, like, as of today,
Yes.
my highlight of today, although the day has
I
barely
wonder.
started for me, the fun has
It's
yet
1
to come.
o'clock in the afternoon.
It is
It
1
is 1
o'clock in the
o'clock.
afternoon. It's too early for fun and excitement. But I think my highlight of the day is just taking a walk around campus and seeing how pretty Lee University is. It's a really pretty campus.
Yeah.
And it's a different environment compared to Florida with flat land and heat and
Yeah.
humidity, and it's really
Rain,
ugly and
bipolar
disgusting.
weather,
and
and all that.
Florida
yeah.
sucks.
Florida does suck.
But, just looking at Lee University and appreciating its beauty.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep this question going. So, Lacey, same thing goes for you. Yeah. You.
Can I hold it like
yes,
this?
you can hold the mic.
Thank you. How is my day?
Yeah.
Is
What
that
is
what
the
you
highlight?
asked?
What is the highlight of your day so far, and what are your expectations for the rest of the day?
I got a good latte this morning. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just expecting the Lord to keep revealing stuff, because that's what we talked about this morning in session was asking for the Lord to reveal stuff to us. So I think if we wait with open hands and open hearts, He'll definitely answer that prayer.
That's really nice. All right, Isaac. What about you?
I like the hills.
The hills.
The hills, because like Tennessee is like very like we seem like
It's very
like very
hilly.
hilly. We seem like we live on mountaintops, and it's kind of cool being above grounds finally. And back in Florida is like very flat. There's no basements. Disgusting. And I'm just kidding. I love Florida, and this is like I don't know. It's like a safe haven, like a second home.
I get that. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Truth,
and then-
justice, and the American way.
Interesting.
Being kindness is a new punk rock, So
Okay,
just be
yeah,
kind
yeah.
to other.
I wonder where you got that from. Hmm? Yeah. Superman. All right. And what about you, Andon? Or Toothless or whatever.
I enjoy being cool enough that I cannot die in this toothless costume. Also, the French toast this morning, that was pretty good.
I'm not a fan of French toast. I'm gonna be real. French toast is just okay.
Probably my highlight was probably worship this morning. I really loved it. Worship was amazing.
Yeah. Worship is really good. She could use this mic. That one's over there. What about you, Sylvia? What has been the highlight of your day so far, and What are your expectations for the rest of the day?
I really liked worship, and I went for a walk, as I like to walk, and I like to listen to music. And now I'm really tired, and I want to go to sleep.
I get that. I'm really tired, and I want to go to sleep. What are you doing? I already don't like that. What are you laughing about? Actually, no. My highlight of the day.
Yeah, Coben, what was your highlight of the day?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese?
I love
it was
grilled
pretty
cheese.
good.
Grilled cheese is so good.
ASMR we are right now, how we're like, the favorite part of my day was the grilled cheese. It was really good.
Having like the little like lift on it too.
It was really
was
good.
super good.
I really like grilled cheese.
I really like grilled cheese.
No.
Oh. Oh Lord.
Can you hear that?
I'm like, what is...
But yeah, I do my expectations. I don't really have my expectations, but I do wonder what the lesson tonight is going to be looking like, you know?
I hope that they bring back that one Cuban preacher from last year. Sylvia, do you remember? That one Cuban preacher from last year? He was so good.
I heard creature, not preacher.
Yeah, preacher.
I mean, I guess Phil was Cuban. I literally stood up and applauded. Locked it. Represent.
All right, what about you over here, Mr. Jonah Parker?
That's Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
In my professional opinion, wait, what was the question?
What is the highlight of your day so far? What are your expectations for?
Yeah, no, the hot dog I had for lunch was pretty good. I'm hoping, but it was still pretty good. It was still pretty good.
It was just not good enough to finish.
It wasn't good enough to finish. It was still pretty good. Those lunch ladies did such a good job on making hot dogs for lunch today. The lunch lady guys too, but lunch lady guys, but so the lunch men, yeah, the lunch men. Lunch dudes, yeah, the people that live in the back in the
Live in the back.
yeah, and
Why is it called lunch lady and not lunch man? I've never heard of.
it's
what is
it's a sexist thing. I don't know.
I can't believe this.
No.
We really have to talk about this.
Equality.
Women make food and cook? Are we serious?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Wow.
it's tough to yell that at a guy.
can we
Get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Like you can't do that.
I think
but
I could definitely can.
You can, but you can do that. Yeah, exactly. But you can do that to the lunch ladies, of course. So I'm just kidding.
It's kind of like how when someone says like, "Hey, like you guys," I'm not saying like guy, like you guys are guys, but it's like I'm saying in total.
Can we
Yes, I did.
applaud
no.
the men in the lunch lady fields?
Can we applaud the men
Can we-
wearing
women feel.
men in
Yeah.
women fields,
wearing
women in men
hairnets?
fields? We preach.
Yeah, no, that is a very good question. Why do bald workers wear hairnets?
They need to wear beard nuts.
Because they need to.
But what if they don't have a beard? But why do they still wear
their
hair
shiny
hairnet?
head.
Then that's Mr. Clean.
They want to feel equal.
They want to be equal from what? So just because
Yeah.
they're follically challenged doesn't mean that they have to
Follicle challenge.
wearing a hairnet. They just want to do it.
Yeah,
All right,
guys.
before I get on to anything else, like I do in every episode now, I'm gonna be reading the verse of the day.
Oh, yes, what is the verse?
So the verse of the day is Ephesians 6, verse 12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the power of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, heavenly realms. So take what you will with that.
I'll take it.
You will take it.
I'll take it.
Yes, you will.
I'll take it.
Good, because Jesus gave it to you.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay, so like when it says like we don't deal with like people like flesh and blood, that means like we don't wrestle with people. We're supposed to recruit people and be kind to people.
Yeah.
So because basically heaven's our home. We're just down here recruiting right now until we can go back
100%.
home. And so we're trying to get as much people as we can just to like see how much we can take with us and like spread our word. And we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against spirits and principalities, and we basically like the enemy. The closer we get to God, the more the enemy is going to attack, and he's going to send his fallen angels after us, and we just got to be prepared.
Yeah. Imagine if I like. I'd be like, "Hey, you want to get interviewed right now?"
You put a fishing pole, a fishing rod.
That'd be a pretty cool like idea. Imagine like having one down there, and just people are able to talk about their story and stuff, and then just reel it back up after. I am fishing for fishing for Christ followers. But you just dropped your phone.
That's not.
Oh dang!
That's not kingdom worker activity. Pick that up.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Wow. All right. Also, I didn't get your name. Isaac, you want to pass the mic over?
Yes.
We didn't get your name.
Madison.
Your name's Madison. Got it. So, what are you doing here, Madison?
I'm just kind of hanging out with my friend Jenna for a little bit.
All right.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do after that.
Got it. You take it.
Sorry, thank you. Did you ask me a question?
No, I'm thinking of one to ask you.
Oh, okay. We can go back to that verse, but I think Isaac pretty much touched upon
He somehow touches on
everything.
Like everything.
So imagine.
Picture a tree. No. So guys, I want you to hold my fist.
Tree, right. Just
I want you to stick out your leg. Picture
a seesaw. A seesaw.
A seesaw?
Or salt.
Sea salt.
Salty.
6. No, you put your hands down. But so who is all going to like some of the activities later today, or like the what are they?
The electives?
Yeah, the electives.
I'm doing the 1K.
You're doing the 1K. We're
Yeah.
doing the 1K, right? Me too. Yeah.
I think you're doing the 1K. I'm going to go to top 3.
She is.
Top 3
She's tired.
One of
What
these
even is top
electives,
3?
Top 3 is what are the top 3 things that high school students should care about right now? Come to this elective and find out. Our morning speaker will be helping you think about these important things in a Christ-like way.
Well, that's
Top 3.
amazing. But yeah, there's a bunch of these electives going on here. Lacey, are you going to any of those with anyone, or?
I think Sophie and Maddie, they wanted to go to top 3 and then the vocational ministry one.
Is there any going on right now? I think it's just lunchtime.
There is. It's how to share your faith elective, which is
Yeah.
going to be building
Right across.
the street.
Also, guys, if we didn't explain it, we are in Cleveland, Tennessee right now at a
Yes.
campus called Lee University.
We out
It's
here
very beautiful.
in 10 IC.
Yeah, we are in 10 IC.
Yes.
No.
Awesome, because I'm from Tennessee.
There's the door.
Yeah, leave. There's the balcony. Normally I have a lot more questions.
He
I'm
wakes
just
up and chooses violence consistently.
yeah. Normally I have a lot of questions to ask, but normally we've been covering a lot of questions like later in the day instead of now, and like I don't really have that many questions today. Oh, actually, I did have a question for you. It was during a yeah, actually, you can also get your own mic this time. No. But so during the lesson, you remember how they were talking about how when Jesus got resurrected, and all of it, like some of the followers were like walking back devastated, and Jesus was talking to them, but they didn't know that. But like, why did they not know it was Jesus at first? Like, because they turn. So you know how like when the lesson today, like this morning, when the guy was talking, he was like talking about like how his followers like walking back, and Jesus was like, "Why are you guys sad?" And then they turned around and said like telling Jesus about Jesus, but how did they not know it was Jesus? Yeah.
Was that Mary Magdalene that went to
No,
the
no,
tomb?
no.
Oh, when
Not Simon Peter one. It's not the boat one. Like It was like just told today. It was like they told Jesus about Jesus and like how his body was missing, and like
Like when he appeared to them on the road.
yeah,
Right before doubting Thomas was like, "I need to see that poke through your hand."
yeah. But
You're not
how
seeing
did?
this, do you understand?
Yeah, no. But how did they not know it was Jesus though?
So the way that the story goes is Jesus appeared to the disciples except Thomas. He appeared in like the room, the upper room, right? That's how he did. And that and that's what doubting Thomas. And that was doubting Thomas. I don't know why I don't remember him talking about that. I remember him talking about that, about the new covenant, old and new covenant from, New Testament, looking back into the Old Testament,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I honestly don't remember him talking about that story.
You should pay
I honestly
attention more. No.
Imagine that it's because he was so transformed that he appeared to them in his godlike nature. Because Jesus is always God and man, right?
Yeah.
But after the resurrection, now he had. I mean, he always had the fullness of God, but now he really was one with the Father because he took on our sin.
Mm-hmm.
And after he was risen up, death was defeated. So I'm assuming that it was kind of like a transfiguration of sorts, that he just appeared different
Yeah.
because he was clean, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, the story that I remember, sorry, I know the chords everywhere. The story that I remember is like a story that's like close to it when Jesus was first resurrected.
Yeah.
He appeared to Mary Magdalene because she was like 3 days after Jesus died, and was in the tomb. She runs over to Jesus' tomb, but then the stone that covered the entrance of Jesus' tomb was rolled away. So she went in there and sees, Jesus' body isn't in there.
Yeah.
She starts to weep and cry and everything. And then Jesus appears to her, but she doesn't realize that it's Jesus. And that's what I always wondered, is why in the world did Mary not understand that was Jesus? Like she was looking for Jesus.
Yeah.
She found Jesus, but she didn't even recognize that was Jesus. That's
what confuses me, is like,
Yeah.
because it's like he came out of the grave and like questioning like why everyone was so upset, but then they still didn't like see it was him.
Yeah. So, and the only thing that I can really like think about is like when you're like, when something bad like has like happened to you, when like, I don't know, like when something just really, really like devastating happens to you, you're not really in the best headspace.
Yeah.
And so like, you don't like see certain things, like you don't notice certain things. It could be like blatant things, but you just, because you're not in the right headspace, you just don't realize it, you don't see it. And so that's the only thing that I can think about, like that's how come that's why she couldn't recognize that's Jesus. She was looking for Jesus. She found Jesus, but she didn't even recognize Jesus.
Yeah.
And then Jesus just simply like calls her name, like Mary. And then the Bible says is like she realized, she recognized, and was like, my Lord, my God. Or no, she said Rabboni, which is like an endearing term for teacher. That's the story that I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it was like when he talked about it earlier, it was like confusing to me. So that's why I was like going to ask, because I was like, I never really understood why.
Sorry,
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's
It was like halfway out. Sorry.
no, but like it was like I was questioning, I was like, why couldn't they realize it was him at first? But that I kind of understand it now, like what you mean by explaining it.
Yeah, that's the only way that I can think about it. I might be wrong, but
Okay. Does anyone have any interesting questions they want to touch on? Here comes Ajik.
Oh, sorry, I was turning around.
Oh wait, you have one? No. Oh, you were trying to like reach it over for. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right.
One question I have is, like, how has God spoke to you, like, throughout this week?
has God spoke to me throughout this week?
Yeah.
See, for me, I feel it a lot differently. Stop breathing through the mic. No. But
What?
for me, it's weird because to me this year it's weird for me because this year I honestly felt more of a spiritual high at Lake Aurora, 100%. Like I 100% had so much more of a spiritual high, and like I felt like God's presence so much more there than I am here, which is weird because this is like 10 times what Lake Aurora is. But I felt it 10 times more at Lake Aurora this year, which was insane. So I don't know how he's spoken to me yet. Maybe sometime throughout this week he will. But currently right now I'm not feeling it like I did at Lake Aurora. Because Lake Aurora was like an instant like, boom, I know you were there type of thing. Isabella, you had something you wanted to touch on?
I was going to say kind of the same thing because I thought I was the only person that kind of felt that. Because, like, even at Lake Aurora, there were, like, sometimes, like, I'd feel like, oh, maybe I don't feel the connection. But, like, to me, it's, like, I feel so conflicted because I felt such a strong connection to when I was in Lake Aurora. I don't know. It felt more like...
Lake Aurora?
Like, I think...
Lake Aurora.
It is my first year, so I can't say too much. Like, maybe it's just, like, bad year. Not a bad year, but not, like, a different year.
Yeah.
But I feel like going to Lake Aurora, it felt so much more, like, closer in a way. Whereas when we're here, it does feel nice, but you don't feel that, like, close connection.
Yeah.
And I think, because me and Lacey were talking about it, how it's kind of like, it's like camp versus... Not camp versus college. It's a camp, but it's like this.
Camp versus like
it's
real
like we're coming
life
to
more,
a conference,
like, you know?
like a work conference.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily feel like a family like thing, like similar to Lake Aurora. Like I feel like when we were there, we all kind of felt like family, and we were all like together, and it was a lot smaller, and it wasn't as big, so we were like kind of closer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think one other thing that also like 100% like helps towards that is the fact that during Lake Aurora, when they took away your phones, like you didn't have your phones, you had to use everything else around you and stuff. And I thought that was like also in a way like it made you like closer because you weren't distracted by like screens and stuff, or like being tempted to buy anything on the phones or anything. So yeah, and then when we come here, it's like, yeah, it's still like a fun trip and like it's a God's like trip and stuff, but you have your phones now and people can still get easily distracted because they have their phones this time instead of like Lake Aurora where it was like we were together and like socialized together instead of on our phones, you know?
It's a different feeling. Yeah, and I liked our small talks. I think that's my favorite thing about Lake Aurora.
Yeah,
is how like I don't know, it just felt so like relieving. Like I really liked that. I don't know, to me it just felt like we were in like a safe room where like you could talk about anything, and I felt the same here too. But it was just like the energy was different. Like I don't know, it felt so relieving like when I was there to just like express everything and to just hear everyone else around me like talk about their problems and see that, you know, everyone is suffering, like everyone has their own problems, and it made me feel like not like my problems are meaningless, but like things will be all right because everyone goes through things. I don't know, it was just that energy. But again, it is only the second day, so I can't be like this place is kind of trash, like I'm not really feeling it here. But I don't know, Lake Aurora just like it just has aura, like I can't, we cannot deny it's aura. So yeah.
All right. And Sylvia says she wanted the mic, so you know, you two, she has my mic.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys, I'm kind of tired, but to like kind of like spicing up the podcast, I asked ChatGPT to prompt some questions. So let's go. I'm gonna Okay. Sylvia take over. Let me see. Let me find a good one.
Are they relevant questions or just random questions?
Like relevant questions to Christianity. Okay. Let me find a good one.
I had something to say. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna find the questions and stuff.
You can go.
So, yeah. So, Lake Aurora and CIY are two very different trips. One, trip is very much like camp vibes and stuff like that, and this is like they call it camp, but it's also like camp mixed in with like conference and but then it's not really like a true conference because you get all this free time that we can go out and do whatever we want as a kind of a group. So this is definitely like this trip is like you can compare it to CIY or you can compare CIY to camp, but it's definitely not the same. But it's like this is a great trip that like I used to go on as a student. I tell you guys, like, I had my life saved at Lake Aurora, but every single time I'd go to CIY, it was just like kind of like reconfirmation that like I am saved. CIY was like a second like buffer, if you will, to just bring me closer and closer to Christ. So it's gonna feel different, and that's okay. That's a good thing. I hope that you guys feel. I mean, when I see you guys worship with all the other groups and all the other teens here at CIY, I mean, it looks like you guys are like locked in the zone. So I mean, from the outside, it looks like the presence of God, like you are in it. And it's awesome to see you guys. It's awesome to see like our group, like grow closer in our small group times and everything like that. So, like, if you like, even though it might feel different, it's okay. It's still good. It's still good, different stuff. So.
And I think that's kind of interesting, though, because then we asked the question, why is it that we kind of prefer Lake Aurora this year? And I think it's because I think Coben was saying it and Isabella was saying is that there was no distractions. We were literally in the middle of nowhere. We were interacting with each other because our phones were taken away. And so it sounds bad, but we were forced to like reach out to other people and like do interesting and fun things that we never would have done because we would just be in our cabin otherwise if we had the choice sleeping or like on our phones. But I think it was like that sheer fact of like 90s fun, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing connecting you to the world. You didn't have to worry about like people judging you or whatever because everybody was there to like have fun. But then it's like different though, you know? It's like that intimacy that like Lake Aurora is. It's like a family vacation versus, I don't know. Yeah.
What was it?
Which is literally what you
Yeah, I said kind of like a business trip. But I think, yeah, it's just like Lake Aurora is a lot smaller. I said like CIY is a lot more heavily funded to where they have a lot more interesting things like that whole like the whole screens and everything, and it feels like you're on a game show every single day, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is so interesting. But it's just like different. It's just like small and cozy versus like a big thing. But I think, like Jonah said, they're two different experiences, so that's why we can't necessarily compare them because they're two different things. They're not necessarily comparable. They're just way different.
I think that's good though, because then you start to kind of gravitate and beg the question, okay, how do I sense God? Because God is always with us, right? But it's like, how do I really truly feel him? Where do I feel the most connected to him? Is it in nature, like Lake Aurora, where I'm literally there's no distractions, or do I feel him in the sense of 1,000 believers worshiping with him, like giving us a taste of what heaven is like? So they're two very different aspects of our Christianity, right? Where it's like we're like Jesus when we go to Lake Aurora, in the sense of we're going away, we're secluding ourselves in a sense, and then you go to when like Jesus is preaching out on the hillside, and that's what CIY is kind of like, where we're teaching, we're being fed, so then we can go again and like be fed. So they're two very different things, but I think that's good though. Is that new? Did they do that last year?
They usually do lock the cabins at Lake Aurora because I've been going there since I was like little, and they always done it before. They've always locked the cabins.
Maybe they just had counselors last year then.
I was 2 years ago.
I only went the one
He's
time.
doing one of the wonder trips or the other weeks.
Yeah,
That makes sense. It was
Wonder
only
was
one-
different.
one day.
Wonder's a lot more chill and like laid back and stuff. And, like, yeah, you definitely like have to unlock the doors.
Yeah, because it was like a weekend.
Was how much you guys had an issue with people stealing stuff. It was. It did make sense to actually have it locked instead of not.
Alright, so did you get your question?
Yes, I do. I have a couple. So, some of these questions may be like a little bit like over the top, but I feel like those are the best questions because I feel like those questions are the questions that people have the most, but they're too scared to like talk about or like bring up. So yeah, just a little disclaimer. Hold up. I literally just had it. Hello. Did it just disappear? Wait, no. It's here, I swear. Okay. Can Christians struggle with suicidal thoughts and still be saved?
I think so, because I know so. But yes, I 100% believe that Christians with suicidal thoughts can 100% be saved. Because, I mean, God is like all-knowing, and He is here to save. But like, even if there's like thoughts in your head, like, you just always gotta like believe that there's a better way for it, or that like it's not him it's the enemy speaking and stuff. And it's like, also for a lot of people, if you're on the verge of taking your life and you don't, it means you still want to live life. You're not ready to die yet. But that's like how I kind of like picture it as, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's like a very interesting question, because we all have thoughts at the end of the day too. We're all either angry or, frustrated, unwilling to give forgiveness and everything like that. But I think God is above all of our feelings, and we just need to stay true to that. Like when Jesus called Peter out of the water, it wasn't that, yes, we should keep our eyes on, God 100%. But what did Jesus say to Peter after? Do you remember what he asked him?
No. Oh, do you love me? No.
Why do you doubt me?
No.
So if we start to doubt, okay, is God really not bigger than my thoughts? Then that's like a whole different ball game of like, then we start to question, okay, is God really all powerful and all knowing? And he is. So I think every time we have a thought that's like that, bringing it to Christ, making obedient, right? Because we have to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. That's what it tells us in our word. And keep bringing it to him. We start to reshape our minds. Because it's hard, you know what I mean? Being a teenager is hard. Life is hard. We're going to have some thoughts from time to time, but giving it to God at the end of the day is the most important thing we can do.
Period.
A lot of Christians have this mindset about like they just feel like giving up, and giving up is like the most Christians. I talked to a lot of Christians, and they said like, yeah, I just feel like giving up, and like the closer I get to God, like the harder it gets. And then like I get it because I felt the same, and I've seen and I've heard like what they talked about, and it wasn't the prettiest. And so basically I don't know, so they just felt like giving up. And then I told them that Jesus didn't give up when he was carrying the cross for you. And then they got this, and then actually someone told me that, and then I told them that. And then like, you know what, you're right, I'm just hold on for a little more longer. I'll just hold on for a little more. And they were just happier people after that. And
Yeah, the
Like the-
soccer player.
Yeah.
That's a very raw story. Like, I feel like that's a lot of, like...
That's the point.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, like
All of them were. That's the point.
No, but, like, I'm saying, like, I just feel like I have a lot of friends who like go through the same thing, because like suicide's like being suicidal is like a real problem. Like it's a real problem, especially I feel among teenagers. But that.
Well, he went right to it too, and I was like, pop off, like.
Also, guys, real quick, if you guys ever think that your story or like your like whatever's on your mind isn't like, was it enough, or it's like if you think it's like not worth talking about, then it's like what we were told earlier today in the morning. It's like just throw that mentality out. Like it's the devil talking through there. Like your voice can be heard by not just God, but by like people around you. So, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so another question is, why can't women be pastors in some churches?
Jonah first, then.
I love that question because my bestie is literally a pastor.
Oh, really?
Like, she goes, yeah, she's wonderful and amazing, and I love her. A lot of it comes from, I think it's like 1 Peter, where it talks about women should not teach other men, but let's see why he wrote that, right? Or is it Peter or Paul? I think it's Peter. But let's see why the historical context. 1 Timothy, thank you, why he said that. So women were never allowed to be educated, right? Before Jesus came, they were not allowed to be taught a lot of the laws and stuff that the men were being taught. And so when Jesus came and completely flipped the script and was like, no, and he appeared to, Mary, and, he had women in his ministry, a lot of times women were just going out because they were not educated. They were just saying whatever they thought came to mind. So it was like incorrect teaching. So when he's talking about that, he's talking about women who would just say whatever came to their mind, even when it was wrong.
Right.
So it's really tricky because, and it's more nuanced than just like a black and white statement, because some churches believe women should not be in ministry at all. And then they neglect the historical context of why that was written, of like women were just going on and saying whatever it is, but it wasn't their fault necessarily because they were never allowed.
They just didn't know.
And they didn't know.
They didn't know any better.
Exactly.
They weren't educated.
And they weren't allowed
now that
to.
we have women that are more educated, do you think that that you should still like let like the men primarily like take over like being pastors, or?
That's a good question. And everybody's going to have a different opinion on that. And you even find in most churches that like a lot of times the head pastor is a male, and then the children's pastor is usually a female.
I don't think I've ever seen a pastor like a woman pastor. Like I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
Like a head pastor?
Yeah, I've never seen like a woman head pastor. Huh?
I don't think I have either.
Oh.
All right, so it's more common now, because things are a little bit more like laid back, like more modernized, I guess is a word for like churches and stuff. And of course, there's still churches out there that really hold on to the fact like you're a woman, and so you can't go on stage. I mean, I've even heard of churches where it's like women can't even like go on stage to lead worship, and that's a whole nother thing, because I'm like really. But yeah, I mean, what Lacey said is the truth. Back in the Bible times, it was a patriarchal society, meaning that the men ruled everything, controlled everything. It was like literally like man's way or no way. That's what a patriarchal society is. So now we're living in a time where that is not the case. Like, women have equal rights. So equal rights, equal fights, right? Yay. But seriously, like we live in a much better time. So that is becoming normal at churches now, where like you can be a woman preacher, and it just like what Lacey said, that's true. And then we even read in 1 Corinthians 12, this is what Paul says. It says, "Now to each one the manifestation of the Spirit is given for the common good. To one there is given through the Spirit a message of wisdom, to another message of knowledge by means of the same Spirit, to another faith of the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by the Spirit. So it just kind of keeps going down. Paul keeps talking about that, like the manifestation of the Spirit is there. There's gifts of the Spirit. One of those gifts is wisdom. One of those gifts is knowledge. And guess what? That's not gender exclusive.
Exactly.
Men and women can both have manifestations of the Spirit. Whether it's knowledge, whether it goes down here like for another miraculous powers, like healings. There's another to the other prophecy. So like prophecy, like having a message. That's not male exclusive. That is men and women. So yeah, you can take the Bible and you can. It does sound like, oh, women can never be pastors, but that's not the case. Women can be pastors, and it's a lot more common now, which is super cool. And CIY does a really good job at showcasing, like they bring males and females in. She was a woman pastor last night, so pretty cool. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so I have another one. This is kind of like a common question, but I'm still going to ask it anyways. If God has the power to heal, why does he let sickness stay with people who pray the hardest?
There we go. Okay. I'd say he's testing. He's testing you because, like, there's 100%. There's a lot of people out there that are like really good people that believe in God and do everything by the book, and still have things happen to them. But I think it's just a thing to help strengthen their themselves to Christ, but also tests if even through all this they're still wanting to be with Jesus through it all,
But there's some times where people, I feel like they put their all towards Jesus, and I feel like throughout sickness, like people with terminal illnesses, they've been sick their whole life and they still have a bunch of faith in Christ, but they die and they don't really see. I'm speaking from experience because I have a friend whose mom passed away from cancer, and she's had this cancer ever since she was 13, her mom.
Yeah.
And it would come and go and come and go. And her mom would always talk about how one day she hoped that God would make her feel better because she was always in excruciating pain, and she died. And sometimes I just question, why would God let that happen to a person who had so much faith?
I think, when you said to help make her have the pain go away, I think that was his way of showing it. You know what I like?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Instead of taking the cancer away, he just took her. He knew that she was ready. I'm not trying to I'm not 100% sure what I mean, but you understand what I'm trying to say though, right?
It is a hard question, and I'm sorry that happened because that is sad. And it breaks my heart because that's not how it was supposed to be, right? From the beginning, God didn't want all of this stuff. He didn't want his people dying. He didn't want terminal illness and people. Our story from yesterday, our Kingdom Worker story, that girl has suffered for so long with, her panic disorder. And even through it all, she still kept the faith. And there's so many things that could be it. You know what I mean? As to why. And I think it all goes down to we live in a fallen and broken world. And we can try to be the best person that we can. But at the end of the day, there is no one who is good except God, right? And it hurts my heart that, your friend had experienced that at a young age. And I hate that, and I'm so sorry. We just live in a broken world, and I hate also that answer too, because it's so a Band-Aid on the real pain of it all. You know what I mean? You're telling me my best friend's mom passed away, and you're going to tell me it's because we have sin in the world.
And she grew up in a Christian household, and because of the faith her mom had, because of the faith her mom had in like Christ and everything. And in the end, I'm not gonna say he didn't help her, but like in her eyes, he didn't help her mom. She just refuses to like go to Christ and like to believe in Jesus, because I always talk to her about it, and she's like, my mom had so much faith in him, and at the end of the day, I really feel like he didn't show up for my mom when my mom needed it most. So she's just very against it, and it breaks my heart.
And I mean, I can understand that. I mean, I asked the same question, why did my dad leave and didn't come back? And I prayed fervently for that, even still to this day. Why did he leave? And just, I mean, he was a Christian, he was everything, he decided to leave again and break like our whole family. And there's so much hurt in this world. But okay, so let's say God doesn't exist, right? Like, let's say she really believes that God is not sovereign anymore because he didn't save. Then who's in charge of her mom dying? Whose fault is it then? If it's not God, whose fault is it then? So then the responsibility is on to us and to the environment and everyone surrounding it. You know what I mean? And so that's a hard. It's hard because there's so many unexplainable things that happen in this world, and we can pray and pray and pray, but at the end of the day, it's like,
I low-key hate how like sin's like a randomizer. Like low-key it just like chooses, because I don't believe that like for the case, I'm just gonna stick with like my best friend's mom.
Yeah.
I don't think she did anything to like
No,
deserve the cancer.
no.
Sin is just like, boop, you get cancer, you get depression, and you get anxiety, and it's just, I feel like it's like such like a random thing, because there's people who are terrible, horrible people living their best lives, and then you just have the best people with the kindest heart and the purest soul, and they're just going through so much. And like, sin is literally such a curse. It is such a curse.
And yet those make the best stories.
Literally.
Because that's kind of, well, and maybe I don't know about the case for your friend, because it sounds like your friend is like not a fan of what God has, not done for her. But when I hear stories about, like, if I were to go to the movies and I was gonna pick one of two movies, one movie was about this person who was born with everything and they lived a great life, versus a story where someone had nothing and they clawed their way and then they got everything. Like, that's a cool story.
Exactly.
That's the movie I would want to go see. And that's the thing, is that those make the best movies. Those make the best stories. When you, through your tragedy, through your pain, can fight and just, make your way to, like, the top or the end. For our case, for being, for being a Christian, the top or the end of our lives would be, I mean the end, right? Paul in the Bible says, like run the race, right? Like fight the good fight and everything like that. And the thing about like running the race, fighting the good fight, is that as a Christian, that does not end until you leave this earth. So it's a long fight, it's a long battle, but and you're going to have pain, there's going to be suffering, because Jesus also promises us that. And yeah, like someone just said, like, yeah, there's people out there who are not Christians and they're living their best life, and it's like, why isn't anything bad happening to them? Well, it's like, do they need...
It's like, it's kind of like what Isaac said, in the sense, like, you said something about, like, the devil shows you, like, or it's like, it was either Isaac or it was a speaker. It's because he always comes up with great ideas, and I'm thinking of a speaker or something, but it was during one of the lessons, either Isaac, and it was like, the devil makes your room for you and makes it look comfy.
That was Sophie.
It was Sophie. Yeah, but it's like covered, like, it's not.
It's like the devil makes your jail cell look like a home. And
yes,
like,
makes
so
it
it's
comfy.
comforting, and so you have the ability to leave, but you don't leave because it's your comfort
space. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's totally right. And the kind of the thing about that is like whenever you guys get baptized, whenever me or Lacey are able to baptize you, we like also try to tell you guys, make sure that this is what you want to do. Make sure that being baptized is something that you want, because when you're baptized and you're closer to God, that's when the devil attacks you more. Why? Is because you are closer to God. He does not like that.
Free.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's great. And you know what? As great as that is, because that is one of the best things. Hell lost another one. I'm free. But that's also, that puts you in the line of fire. That puts you in the line of fire of 1,000 demons, because they do not want you to be closer to God. So for the ones that are living their best life, but they're not a Christian, well, the devil's got them, right? Because they're not Christian. So they're living their best life, no struggle free for now, because, well, they're away from God. The devil did his job, right? But with us, we are trying to get closer to God. So the devil's going to try to pull us back, right? And so here comes struggles, whether it's physical outside struggles or whether it's mental in your head struggles, whatever the case may be. And God, Jesus, Paul even, promises, there will be struggles of many kinds. Christians are not the exception. And that's what makes some of the best stories, that even through your struggles, if you remain, you keep the faith, you win the race, you fight the good fight till the end of your life, that's what makes the best stories. So in the case of your friend, I hope she also understands that, like, if her mom was a Christian, well, where did she want to go at the end of her life? To heaven, right? So do you think she's in heaven? Because from the sound of it, it sounds like she is, right?
Yeah.
She's in the destination that she wanted to be, right? So I can't, I would hate to experience, what she has experienced and that kind of loss, and it's not fair. However, in terms of her mom, at least she's in heaven, right?
Yeah.
At least she's in the destination that she wanted to go. So in her terms, she finished the race and she fought the good fight. And now she's with Jesus. She's in paradise now. For your friend, I hope that that's acceptable to her one of these days. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but sometime in the future.
I'm sure her mom would like to see her in heaven.
Exactly.
So.
And
I
that's,
told her that before.
Yeah, and so I hope that, maybe she can, reformulate her opinion of God, and is like, well, God was there and brought her into her real home, right? Which is heaven. So hopefully one of these days she'll allow God to do the same in her life, and one of these days get to go to heaven. So.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to add to that? Okay.
Like what Jonah said earlier, we're fighting in the battlefields, and basically as soon as you get baptized, you sign up for a war. Oh, okay. And basically, we're going to be fighting for mostly the rest of our lives. And what Sophia talked about, her friend's mom, basically, I'm sorry that happens, and I know those things happen and they're terrible. But that could be the war she was fighting, and she could have, and at the end of the line, before she passed, the war could have ended right there. The war ended right there, and she ended up where she wanted to be, and she's in heaven now. So.
Okay.
And
so, are you gonna? Sorry.
Oh
I
no.
keep on cutting you off. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And also, God gives us something called the full armor of God, and it is basically like our protection against the enemy. Because as I said earlier, as soon as you get baptized and give your life to Jesus, you sign up for a war and you get drafted, and
I was like, where did you go?
you have to protect yourself and keep fighting, and basically just fight this war that you were put in, and because this world will try to hurt you as much as possible, but as long as you have God, that starts to wither away, and then you have this divine protection, and then you have this sense that God will never leave you. He is always there. He is your shield of faith. And as long as you have the full armor of God and still have a strong faith in Him, you will reach heaven and you will live the best life here down here on earth. That's all I got.
Okay. One more question. So, does God care more about His plan than our pain?
No, he doesn't. I mean, yeah, in my head, that's easy because, I mean, no, God cares about how we feel. God, is a loving God, and as an emotional God, as a God that shows love, our pain matters to him. We even I think they talked about today that, like, we have a high priest, like a king that can empathize with us. Like, he knows because Jesus was, fully God and fully human. He was God put on flesh, experienced all the struggles and more than, what we have experienced. So we have a God that empathizes with us and cares about our feelings. So like his ways are still better, and we have to be the ones that follow his ways. But does your pain and your sorrow and your hurt, do they matter to him? 100%, absolutely.
I mean, just because we have pain, does it make it not worth it in the end?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, it's like, I mean, none of you guys have babies here, so you won't understand, but it's like the worst pain that you could ever experience in the world, and yet you have the biggest blessing you could ever receive at the end of it all, right? Which is a child. Or like when Jake is screaming and crying because he has a splinter in his foot. And he's in pain, and it's bad, but it's like, I have a plan for you, and that's for you to not be hurt anymore, right? You're going to hate it, right, when...
Did he actually get a splinter?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, it was infected, too. I felt so bad. Yeah, it was like pussy, and it was disgusting. I felt so bad. And he didn't tell it... Anyways. Anyways. I know. That's exactly what it was, and I'm like, Jake, it's... Anyways. Like, it's going to be painful coming out, but in the end, you're still going to be happy you went through that pain to get it out. So I think that's how sometimes, life is kind of like.
I feel like progress without pain isn't progress.
Yeah. Clock it. That is really good.
All right. Well, this was a very productive little time, but I will say the episode is not over, but this little session here will be. But so for the listeners, it'll be instant. For us, it's going to be a couple hours because we're going to be doing the main session, and all the guys are going to recuperate their thoughts.
I like it.
And we're all going to talk about it later tonight. And for the girls, the same could be done for you, but you guys will probably have the mini mics. So yeah, you guys could have like a little.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
But so yeah, we will probably cut. Yeah, I have one and Isaac has one, but we're gonna.
Has one too.
No, she took mine.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah. How about we do that when we walk together?
Okay.
All right, but all right. Well, we'll cut to when we get there. All right.
Peace.
No, we will not cut there yet. Now we will cut there. All right, guys, we're back. Look, that took like literally a second, right, guys? Like literally, no.
How'd I get here?
No 6-hour time jump at
6?
all. Do not say it.
6, 7.
All right, guys. Well, it's now nighttime, which it was daytime earlier, and that's how the world works. The sun goes up and then sun goes down. Simple.
I have a inspirational quote to start the day. No. It's 5 seconds long.
A tree.
Picture a tree. Okay. All right. So no. Seriously though, on the serious note, no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, no matter how tall you are, no matter how short you are, no matter how high in economic status you are, no matter how low in economic status you are, by the end of the day, it's night.
Indeed. In the end of the day is night.
That's it.
What is it?
I was like, what is he going? Where's he going with this? That was actually
All right. So before we continue on,
No, I'm just gonna
we
sit
have
like this for the rest of the night.
we kind of have the same group of people, except we don't because we have someone new who's not been on the podcast yet.
Hey, my name's Lily.
Nina.
All right. And you can hear everyone else. We have Isaac, we have Jonah, we have Andon, and we have Lacey, and we have me. Yeah, you did say toothless earlier. Same thing. No.
Toothless.
But yeah, no. We have me. Stop. No.
Hi, me. I'm Dad.
No.
Yes.
No. Oh, lazy. Is there a tea kettle running in here? What is happening?
Oh, sir, your tea is ready.
That is really loud. Doctor, oh no. But yeah, we had a pretty good night tonight, right, guys? With like the whole lesson and worship and everything, right? So I kind of want to just go around and let everyone talk about how or what their experiences was with tonight and everything. So I'll be last. So Lily, you go first since you're brand new to this, you know.
Hey guys, I just want to say shout out to my mama. And I just want to say that I have had such a great experience with this youth group. Everyone is so amazing. And last year I didn't get to go to CIY because I was back in my country, Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm just so happy that I could come with everyone this year and just open my mind to God and just have a great time, just worshiping, learning, healing, experiencing. And I love it, and I just love everyone. So thank you. Passing it to Lacey. Nina.
Can I quiz you on ocean facts? That's what she says. Sorry, Coven.
Is this allowed?
Am I really talking loud?
No.
You're talking like this, Isaac.
Isaac, you're the loud one.
I need you. Pipe down, Isaac.
His eyes. His eyes lit up.
No, it was a great night, and I'm proud of our youth group for being so open and honest, because I think that's definitely what makes a trip like CIY so great, is when you have the ability to be honest, and so that your friends can see God work through like you and your pain and everybody else's. And I think it's a great testimony to, like, not only to yourself but to the youth group, and you're allowing God to move big, and you're stepping out in faith when you're honest. So yeah, I think it was a great night.
I mean, yeah, I really do think it was a great night. The messages tonight were incredibly powerful. And you know, a lot of people in our group decided to be very vulnerable and share a lot going on in their lives. And honestly, that was just great to happen tonight, and it was really needed for a lot of people.
My turn?
Yes, indeed, it is your.
Yeah. No. No. I just making sure that it was all in there. What's happening? Okay.
I'm just happy to be here. You know what I mean, rope bear. I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, no. It was a good time tonight. It was nice to see everybody emotional in a good way. And it was nice to see everybody open up and be honest with just not just their feelings, but honest with just all the struggles and things that they have gone through. I've learned a lot about you guys in the past 30 minutes, way more than I ever thought that I would. Things that I didn't, ever know that you guys were going through, things that you felt, things, struggles that I just never imagined. And so I'm just really, really glad to be a part of your guys' lives and to hear that, not to, use that as ammunition against you guys, but to remember, what you've been through and what you guys can accomplish out of that. So proud of you guys.
And we're proud of you, Jonah.
We're proud of you, Jonah.
Yeah.
I know I'm wearing a Superman costume right now, but really right now you're the Superman.
Yeah, you are. You are our superhero.
Bro, stop.
Please don't.
He just has a deal.
Curly-toed weirdness.
Sign it.
Maybe that's who you should dress up for Halloween.
You signed it. Have a nice life.
Yeah, that's me coming up to all of your parents and being like, just sign it.
Sign it.
Please, just sign it.
Sign the youth group. Sign the trip papers. Indeed.
You just have a giant goose behind you.
Oh, bro, you see how
my
the
gosh,
you
it's
see the
you.
do you see how
Yeah.
do you see how at the bro, I love how at the end of the movie, literally, I love how at the end of the movie, like the goose is his only friend, and they all like the goose explodes, and they all point and start laughing at Grumple.
Rumple.
Same thing.
It was Grumple. Why don't I remember this moment?
Yeah, no, literally, it's one of the funniest moments ever. Literally, they kill his only best friend, and then they start laughing at him and make him dance. They force him to dance in a cage.
I don't remember any of this.
Lily, let me see your phone.
Oh gosh.
I want to search it up.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe you. I'll have to look it up later.
She's like, I believe you.
Don't touch my microphone. No.
No.
Continue, Isaac.
Oh right. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. I have to speak. No. No.
Okay.
Oh, look what we started.
Like no, like I just be laughing too much. Like all y'all are cackling. Like when I came in here, you guys were like dead.
Oh, not as bad as Sophie last night. We couldn't get started for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was insane. No, so
Started
we
wheezing.
have Tea Kettle. We have Bumbleclap. No. We have.
At least it wasn't 7-Eleven because I'm not.
I don't even know what that one. What does that
I
mean?
was so confused when he said that. I was like, I love 7-Eleven, man.
Yeah.
Let's go right now.
We got Toothless. We got Rumple, and we have Goose. No. Because you wheeze. No, it's especially like. Yeah.
Oh, so what are you, Chip?
I'd be the dead dad, I guess.
Oh my.
He's like
goodness.
shattered on the floor.
Jake, wiping his boogers on
Ew.
Bucker. She said Bucker.
Can I get my buckers?
I want my.
Oh my.
I want my yo buckers.
I'm gonna call Bucky's Buckers now. Let's go to the Buckers.
All right, Isaac.
But like, you know the lady from the church? I know she was just like trying to be nice, but like when she walked in
Y'all.
in the morning, she was like, "Have y'all ever been to Buc-?"
Have you literally? I thought that was so funny. You literally, I was with. No, I was literally with you. I was with you and Julius, and literally she comes walking behind. No, yeah, it was you, me, and Julius. We were all there, and she walks up behind. She goes, "Have you guys ever been to Buc-ee's?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Here I am with all my
All Buc-ee's equipment,
memorabilia.
yeah.
I'm like,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there once and twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the goose over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Isaac, you said you wanted to speak, right?
I did?
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright, and okay.
Oh Lord.
Doors and turn them lights down low.
No. No, we already are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Buckers.
What
Can you
Isaac?
speak?
You all ever speak. Alright.
We are waiting on
Actually,
you.
you did, but I was too busy laughing.
I know.
Yeah.
Jonah's dying.
Yogurt.
Dude, my privileges are taken away, bro.
So one thing I got.
No.
You guys need to wrap this up because this is my parting hour.
Shit. Hey,
Please.
let's get it.
That's your mic.
Guys, we have a special guest in.
It's the dirty bubble. It's the dirty bubble.
Guys, we have to end the episode early. Guys, we have to end the episode early.
No, we are not. Oh Lord. Hey guys, I got a special guest. It's the dirty bubble.
Why is it dirty? SpongeBob. Mine so stink. They're just loud like firecrackers.
Ew. Can we get off the topic of farts, please? All right, Isaac still has yet to speak.
So you got 4th of July up.
No, talk about what you experienced tonight.
What I experienced tonight.
Yes.
Okay. You sure? Are you sure?
You sure you still want to hold that microphone? There's the door. No. No.
There's a. Yeah.
Get on with it!
I've never seen you so.
I think you're hanging around.
I'm sorry. I loved that. It was like, get on with it. Okay.
Dear Heavenly Father, please give me the strength to continue this. That's what do you mean? What do you think I meant by tea kettle? Yeah, we got Doc McStuffins and Bob the Builder. Yeah. Because you just are.
Because he can fix it.
Yeah, you fix it.
I like Bob the Builder. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Bob.
So, Jonah, when are you going bald?
Same. OG.
Maybe this is a bad idea to bring. Literally, all it's bad. She's dying over there. All right, Isaac. Now, please talk about your night. Okay.
No, wait.
You lost. No, I'm overthrowing your mic chances.
No. Okay. So what I learned. What I got from the message tonight. It's tonight, right? All right. So tonight, he said something about like, remember the Pearl story. So this girl, like, in case you, I know you guys didn't hear the message, but like, basically there was this little girl, right? And she asked her dad, and she was at a grocery store, right? And she was like, Dad, can I get these pearls? They're like $10. He was like, okay, so you know what? Your birthday's in a couple days. We'll save up enough money, and then when the time is right. And when the time is right, we'll go back to the grocery store, and they're still there. We'll get them, right? And all of a sudden, like, they save up money, right? And then they go back to the grocery store. Lo and behold, it's still there. Yogurt, it's still there. And then she gets the pearls, puts them around her neck. Before she even bought them, she was like, "Daddy, this is the best."
You lost your mic privileges. I turned his volume off. Yeah. I turned you off.
Was this something I said?
Yes. All right, I'm gonna.
Father.
There you go.
Dad.
Oh, hi. Do you guys wanna come say hello? You guys wanna come say hello real quick? Yeah. Guys, look, we're making new friends. Don't mess this up. All right, so what is your name?
I'm Sadie. I'm Alice. I'm Addison. I'm Maddie.
It's nice to meet all y'all. Where are y'all from?
We're from Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah.
I'm going up there next week. Yes. I love Virginia so much. So you guys all got high fives for that. I never high five people. So yeah. All right.
So touching. Bye.
Another fun fact about me, guys. I love Virginia with a passion. So other than Tennessee, Virginia is my other favorite state in the world. And no, not in the world, but my favorite state in the United States.
Dolly Parton is from Tennessee, right?
Yeah, Smoky Mountains. But she has a place called, what, Dollyland?
She's a mountain
Dollywood
goat.
or something. There it is. Ugh. No, all right. Isaac, continue.
Okay, let me continue my story. Okay, so she gets the pearls. She wears them, and then she's like, "Yo, Gert, I love these pearls."
You say Gert. You say Gert one more time, and I'm gonna throw you through the window.
Sorry, Gert.
Shut up.
Sorry, Gert.
We're gonna test if you actually can fly.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm a goose?
No, because you're Superman.
Oh.
Guys, he's wearing a Superman costume. By the way.
And then that night she's wearing her pearls and she's about to go to bed. The dad walks in and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's like, daughter, do you love me?" And then she's like, "Yeah, I love you so much, Dad." And then he was like, "Give me your pearls." She was like, "No." And then the next night, he asked the same thing. He was like, "Daughter, do you trust me?" And she was like, "I guess." She was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Okay, so give me the pearls."
No, turn him up.
I'm sorry.
Turn it back down.
And then a week goes by. A couple.
The more you complain, the more I'm. Yeah, no. As you're. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You realize there's a bathroom here. Just go to the bathroom. Can you say that one more time?
I don't want to fart in the bathroom. I want to fart in the open with people.
Listen, she has a 5-inch grip on a 10-inch turd. Now let's go.
Oh, Lord.
The horse has left the stable.
Baja blasting.
Oh my gosh. Give me the mic. So, guys.
I need to spit some facts right here.
Sorry, blasting blueberry made no sense. Blueberry. Well, I had the cherry. So, joke's on ya. So basically, guys, we went to Taco Bell on our way to CIY, and I just want to say I'm so happy that we stopped at that other church because I Baja blasted the toilet. And I clogged the toilet, but like it's fine because I like unclogged it because I'm like that. I unclogged it with a toilet scrub.
Did you
and
wipe?
I don't know how I did it, but I did it with no plunger. So that's on period. And Coben does not want me to be here anymore. He was like, "Please, Lily, can you come do the podcast?" And now he's like, "Jit, what is she doing here?" I'm like, but it's cool. Like, yeah.
No, it's not that I don't want you here. It's just this is a very unproductive episode. Right? The second half of this, I love how the first half of this episode was such a touching episode. We had such a nice heart to heart, and then we get to this one, and it's just, yes. What do you mean 8 hours? It's only been 1 minute.
Shaboom boom.
No. This is all unedited. Everything you said here is going on. No, because you're gonna say I retract all my statements. No.
Just want to repent all my sins, and God bless America. Thank you. Good night.
Can I finish my story now?
Yes, Isaac, you can finish your story now.
So a couple weeks go by, and basically
Jonah's just dying over there. Jonah's done with tonight already. Yeah. Isaac hasn't even talked yet. He's already.
a couple weeks go by.
Oh my goodness, guys! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this episode. We're all. Guys, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and blast blue raspberry all over the place. No, literally, when you said that to me, I was so confused. And he said, "Guys, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and blue raspberry blast everywhere." And I'm like, "What?"
I was like, do you not know what I'm talking about? I just showed him the rapper. He's like, I still don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know what he meant by it. All right, Isaac, continue with your story.
As I was saying.
Actually, Berkey, I'm feeling that way too.
Blueberry blast.
Isaac, continue.
Okay. So a couple weeks go by, and
Lacey.
A couple weeks ago about.
Because someone keeps distracting Isaac, and Isaac will keep going with it.
Yo.
No, and then it turns over to Lily's conversation, and Lily's talking about Baja blasted the toilet. Everyone listening to this episode is just gonna be like, "Yo, this is so touching and stuff. I can't wait to hear what they talk about later." Get to later.
I only skipped 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They skipped
All
10
right.
seconds. They were like blueberry Baja Blast.
All right, Isaac. Actually,
And then a couple.
stop talking. Everyone, listen to Isaac, and then after Isaac finishes up, we could talk about poop and fart jokes and stuff, whatever you like. Okay.
Couple weeks
Yes.
go by. So the girl gets. So the girl's just like standing there. She doesn't go to bed. She hands her dad the pearls, and she was like, "You keep asking for them. Here they are." And then the dad, he pulls out this like $10,000 heirloom or something.
Yeah.
And it was real pearls, and he was trading those pearls for the real ones. And that's the kind of plan God has for us. And so we just gotta trust in Him. So anybody listening to this, just pray, read your Bible, just like find something in the Bible and find the scripture and just pray, talk to God, and just like ask Him His plan for your life. If you don't know already, if you know already, that's great, that's cool. I love that. And if you want to like explore your future but you don't know how, just pray about it. If you don't know anything, just pray about it. And if you just like need some encouragement, just talk to somebody about it. And
How are you still laughing over there?
It's just the time period to be serious is over, and I'm losing my voice, and now I'm gonna
You sound like you're gonna cry.
I sound like I'm going through puberty.
All right, Isaac, that was a very touching moment. Give the mic back to Jonah now. Yeah, Jonah had a hand out. Put
yeah.
Andy, can you open the window, please? No. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up by like backside and just. No, I'm joking. Don't actually open it.
So watch him Superman.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
And Isaac actually almost
Isaac
flew
fell.
out the window.
Thank you for having me. I had such a great time here. Sorry. I'm so sorry to the dreadheads. I'm not like this. This isn't me.
Oh,
Well, that's-
Lily, that's so
Don't listen to
gross.
her. She is.
Lily.
This is
She
real.
just blueberry-
This is who you are.
Oh, Lily. Come on.
Why is there a brown cloud like covering the area, bro? So now that we're on the topic, okay, so since like the whole serious bit is over now, and now we're in the fun side, I guess I was.
That was the serious.
Yeah, apparently. No, I feel like we were at the point where we're mixing serious and funny, and now we're done with serious because we clearly can't keep it going. How are they still laughing over there?
I'm literally the other side of the building.
Did you, oh my goodness.
That was the seed.
Yeah, Jonah, I think the mic picked that one up. I think that's
that was
Jonah just farted and
no,
sat
that was
down
the
at same
seat.
time.
That was that was a cough. It was,
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
about that.
It was the seat that was.
You
a
can
cough.
edit that out, can't
Yeah,
you?
no.
Stupid seat.
What is this episode? This was the best night so far. Now we had so much good things to talk about, and
We're
now it's
cooked.
just
Yeah, we're cooked.
we're bringing so many. Like we just shouted out our podcast to so many people, and now this is
This
what
was
they're
the
gonna
worst thing. This was the worst.
This is what everyone there is gonna get. Like I feel so. I'm so sorry for all that. Did you? I saw that too. As you were moving around, you put the mic towards your butt.
No,
yes, you did.
No, that was the stupid seat.
Yeah,
making it sound like I farted.
As you put the microphone
so
up to your
embarrassed.
butt.
No. It was my butt. It was my butt indent that it was. Yeah, there you go. See there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be.
Anyway, yeah, that's the chair had too many tacos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me too.
No.
I don't like tacos. I like
You
chicken.
don't like tacos?
No, I am not a taco guy. I'm a chicken guy.
What if it was like pulled chicken or something?
Nah. The only thing, which is what I got at Taco Bell when we came up here, is I got a chicken quesadilla. That's the only thing I get there, with a Baja Blast. Well, yeah, I'm a picky eater, so I don't like veggies. I don't like all the diced stuff and like that. If I'm getting a taco,
I used to be just as picky.
yeah.
Been working out of it.
If I'm gonna get anything, if I'm gonna get anything like a taco, it'd literally only be meat and cheese, and that'd be a waste of my money at Taco Bell. So I'd rather just get a chicken quesadilla because I like chicken a lot.
I mean,
So, yeah.
you can order tacos like that. You just don't get a supreme, and then you just take off the lettuce.
No, before when I always used to go to Taco Bell, I only got cheese roll-ups because they were like
Literally same.
They were literally they're like $1, so it's like I'd get like 8 of them.
Yeah, I did exactly that. Except my parents at a certain point were like, "No, you need to have some meat in there.
Yeah, actual food.
You need to have some protein in that taco."
But for me it was different. I had that, and then I had my Baja Blast.
No more Baja
Hey,
Blasted.
so wait, Jonah, what do you know about Baja Blasted? Jonah's dying again.
Oh my gosh, I took the seat of
Jonah, I think you're gonna gain abs by laughing so much.
I seriously still feel like I'm gonna throw up if I keep laughing so hard.
We got Isaac over there.
He's being quiet now.
Yeah, even though you don't have the mic, I'm still turning it down.
Am I being that loud?
No, it's for him. Because, out of spite of you. Because the costume. There's nothing in there. Nothing in the tank. He'd blow us away.
There's no ammunition.
All right, guys. Since we're at like the goofy time, I'm just gonna ask all y'all like trivia questions or just like rank different things. All right. I'm gonna like do an interview or like ask random questions. So, actually, if you can hand the mic to Jonah real quick. Jonah Bogus.
Yo.
So you're on the road and you're stopping at a gas station and you need a snack and a drink. What is the snack and the drink you're getting?
My snack and a drink. Well, so to be honest, I'm not a gas station snacky person. When I go to the gas station, I do two things. I Baja Blast it. And then if I don't do that, I'm gonna.
We had 6-7 last year. We had 6-7 last month, and now we have Baja Blast in toilets.
Yeah, and blasting blueberries.
No.
So. or in Lily's case, blasting cherries. I guess I don't know.
I don't know
how. Yeah. So either blasting the toilets or getting gas, right?
Yeah.
Gas station. But from what I hear, Joyride. This thing called Joyride
by Ryan Trahan.
Is apparently.
I have not had it, but I've heard about it a lot.
Yeah, is very fire, is what I have been told by multiple people.
Yeah.
And every time, oh my gosh, on this trip, when we
Kenny! Sorry, guys. Kenny, come join us! We're talking about random stuff now because the serious part of the...
We're talking about Joyride, actually.
Yeah, right when you...
And he's coming... Yeah, and he's running.
Sprinting over.
So... Now that we have Kenny in here, so Kenny...
We have Joyride expert
Yeah,
here.
he's the Joyride expert, except every time we stop for Joyride, it's not there, so that's crazy. But anyway, I guess to answer your question, it would be Joyride. I don't care what kind, because I guess that's the new favorite thing now. gas station stop.
It'll go around. So
and then soda. Like, it's got to be soda, right? Because
I heard that you like Mellow Yellow now.
I like Mellow Yellow now, but like, I mean, that's like definitely not my top number one soda. Either you clipped me.
Oh,
what does that say? Aw, I'm a blessing. Thank you so much. That's super cool.
I don't know.
I thought you were like stroking my arm or something.
Maybe
That's what I
Lacey
felt.
put it on.
That's what I felt. I felt like this, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? So either honestly just basic like cherry Coke, because
Cherry Coke is so good.
you can't, or sorry, not cherry Coke, vanilla Coke. Sorry,
Never mind.
vanilla.
You lost me.
Vanilla Coke.
No, you lost me.
Or if not that, then just Mountain Dew. It doesn't even matter what. Like,
Okay, you got me back.
especially if it's Baja Blast. But
Shut up! Not this again. Kenny, you when you listen back on this episode, you will understand everything.
yeah,
but
no. Oh, you came in at the right time. Except we were talking about Blueberry Blast in the toilet.
Yeah, it was way more than that. Also, me and Jonah need to privately talk with you.
Wait, why is it coming out like blueberries?
Ew, no.
Wait, hold on.
No, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you weren't here. So for dinner, one of the desserts or whatever that they have here, not desserts, but
It's like a popsicle.
Popsicle. It's called the flavor
Blueberry Blast. Oh, you showed it to me.
Blastin' Blueberry. And so I told Coben, I was like, I'll be right back. I got to go blastin' blueberry. And then Coben was like, what the heck are you talking about? And I showed it in his face. I was like, I'm doing this right now.
But yeah. All right, Andon, what about you?
Gummy worms and a Slurpee with whatever flavors I can get my hands on.
Perfect. I love green apple.
I usually leave out Coke. I don't care for Coke as much, but
I love green apple, but I've never seen that as a slushy flavor.
No, I always see it.
I never see it. Yeah, no, I never. Also, maybe they might be in yours, like, because you live in a stereo area. I don't. All right, yours.
Is my mic on?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, you go back.
Yeah, you'll understand what I mean. Yeah.
Baja Blast.
He's so quiet. He's so he's like scared of saying it because we've already almost muted him before.
Yes, I took away his talking. As you guys can hear right now, the audio cut out there because the equipment died. But this is the end of the episode for night 3. Is it night 3? Yeah, night 3. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to say good night, we have Jonah and Kenny in here.
Good night.
Have a very good night.
We will see you on tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.